The Weekend Report. I am Masachaba Kumalo. The Institute for Music and Indigenous Arts Development and the Khayelitsha Junior Choir, as well as singer-songwriter Lungi Naidoo's Rainbow Nation Kids, have collaborated to display patriotism in a new rendition of the National Anthem. Naidoo has, over the past year, presented various musical projects such as IsiZulu nursery rhymes and a corresponding lyrical book, seeking to encourage bringing back music to schools and educating children through song. She joins us now to tell us more about the projects. Lungi, welcome to Newzroom Afrika. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Now, first and foremost, okay, so this rendition of the National Anthem, I hear, was released under Rainbow Nation Kids, which you are the founder of. Tell me about Rainbow Nation Kids.
Simple. We are a Rainbow Nation, and we have these wonderful, amazing children, and I want to find a place where I can influence them through music, because that's what I do. So I decided that I'm a Rainbow Nation kid, so why not create a portal where I can be able to do that, create the music, create the books, find a way of introducing different kids to each other through music, through books, through just anything. And that's why I titled it Rainbow Nation Kids, because my focus is on the future of our country, which is a rainbow nation.
That is absolutely fantastic. Now, over the past year, Rainbow Nation Kids has released Zulu nursery rhymes, in which you've contributed to South African culture, literally by collaborating with children from KZN to create an album corresponding with the sing-along lyric book. Tell me more about that.
The Zulu nursery rhymes, ngoba nami, I'm half Zulu, so I thought, let me start ekhaya, KZN. We collaborated with Inyanganya Primary School pupils, 5 pupils that were chosen to come into studio for the first time, to travel to Durban for the first time to record. And while we were recording, I found out that they'd never been to the beach, so we got to take them to the beach so they could see the ocean. Recording the nursery rhymes, my whole plan behind the nursery rhymes is because when I was growing up, abo nansinswempe, abo fly fly butterfly, abo nampaya o mama betele mitwalo, all of those songs are songs I grew up singing, and all of them had different messages in them. And I thought, what can we do as the generation that comes from that era? What can we leave behind so that even my kids, one day when they're looking for songs that they can relate to the past, find all these old nursery rhymes online? So that's where it started. I was like, I need to leave a piece of the old me from the apartheid era, the song that we sang, because those songs had messages, good messages, encouraging messages. So got together with the Nyanganya Primary School, and we got together in studio. We put together 10 songs, some were original, and one of the songs is called Emakaya, which has over 500,000 streamed, 500,000 people all over the world. The biggest listenership is in the USA. So for me, it feels like a piece of South Africa to the world, and we're doing it, and it's working.
Speaking of kids, congratulations on your twins. And
Thank you.
I see you've said that they were quite a big inspiration towards this project. Tell me more.
Yes, my kids, being pregnant at 40, of over 40 years old, it's like, oh, it's a nightmare. And I needed to reach some place of comfort. And I just thought, you know, they're going to grow up, they're going to listen to nursery rhymes, they're going to listen to sleep music. Why don't I create that? Why don't I create something that they can listen to and I can sing to them isiZulu, bakhuluma Zulu, bacule ngesiZulu. So they influenced the starting of nursery rhymes, of the Rainbow Nation Kids, sorry. They influenced even the sleep music that I created so that I could play that to them. So they've played a big part in the whole thing.
So tell me about the collaboration and exactly how the rendition of the National Anthem came about.
We were looking to do something for Heritage Day, and I thought, you know, what could be better than having kids from Khayelitsha come together and sing the national anthem. But it was more than just them singing the national anthem. It was a conversation of what does the national anthem mean to them, how they view South Africa, and they all want to be musicians and bass players and trumpet players and saxophonists. So I was excited just sitting in a room with it mean to you singing the song? And amazing answers. So it was more than just putting together the song and recording the national anthem. It was more a conversation with the next generation, and it was astounding. It was absolutely mind-blowing.
So Rainbow Nation Kids, which you founded, came about when you were pregnant last year, and everyone kept saying that your children will have all these South African nationalities because you're half Indian and half Zulu and your husband is white. What message do you have for parents out there, especially in light of the fact that we are faced with what I would think is a crisis when it comes to the preservation of our culture, our heritage, and especially our language?
Right, right. Being married to my husband has been, he allows me to be who I am, just as my dad, who is Indian, allowed my mom to be who she is in totality. When it comes to, say for instance, umsebenzi, ukuthi angilobole. We sat down and my mom explained to him why this is important and why we have to follow the culture, because my dad did it. When it comes to how we're raising our kids, he honors and respects my culture as much as I respect. He always says, I don't have any culture. And I say to him, but I have so much culture, and I want to raise my kids understanding Guti, they belong to these beautiful cultures and these beautiful people, so that as they move forward, they are not confused who they are. They understand, Guti, I'm a mixture of, my mom has Zulu in her, she has Tamil in her, she has a portion of Mozambique in her, so that they can be proud of who they are and who they are as Africans. And when it comes to our languages, hence I started with Zulu nursery rhymes, because I'm proud Uguti, my mom is who she is and I am who I am. So I want people who are listening right now, whether you are marrying outside whether it's your race or whether it's your whether Zulu, or whatever it may be, that it's okay for you to take who you are into the new space that you're going into, and also respect, obviously, the other person's culture.
All
and
right.
I've been blessed. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Lungi. I know we could talk about this all day, right? Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your contribution towards the preservation of our heritage.